जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी। जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरदारी। गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरदारी। यशोदनंदन ब्रज जनरंजन। यशोदनंदन व्रज जनरंजन। यशोदनंदन व्रज जनरंजन। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी। जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरदारी। गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरदारी। यशोदनंदन व्रज जनरंजन। यशोदनंदन व्रज जनरंजन। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी। जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. जय राधा वृंदावन चंद्र राधा, वृंदावन चंद्र राधे। जय राधे जय राधे, जय राधे जय श्री राधे। जय वृंदावन धाम कृष्ण बलराम, वृंदावन धाम जय कृष्ण बलराम। निताई गौरांग निताई गौरांग, निताई गौरांग गौर हरि। जय विश्व गुरु शिला प्रभुपादा, विश्व गुरु शिला प्रभुपादा। जय जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद, जय जय प्रभुपाद।
श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतशिष्यमधिस डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। ISKCON founder आचार्य, BBT founder आचार्य, savior of the whole universe विश्व गुरु शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नमाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। वृंद देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंद हरि हरि बोल। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमा श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 2, Remembrance of Lord Krishna, text number 25. Vasudevasya Devakyam Vasudevasya Devakyam Jato Bhojendra Bandhane Jato Bhojendra Bandhane Chikirshor Bhagavan Asyah Chikirshur Bhagavan Asyah Sam Ajnabhyachitaha Samajnabhyachitaha Vasudevasya Devakyam Jato Bhojendra Bandhane Chikirshur Bhagavanasya Samajnabhyachitaha Vasud please. Vasudevasya Jato Bhojendra Bandhane Vasudevasya of the wife of Vasudev Devakyam in the womb of Devaki Jataha born of Bhojendra the king of Bhojas Bandhane in the prison house Chikirshuho for doing Bhagavan the personality of Godhead Asyaha of the earth some welfare Ajena by Brahma Avyachitaha being prayed for. Translation purport by His Divine Grace Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada. Translation. The personality of Godhead, Lord Shri Krishna, being prayed to by Brahma to bring welfare to the earth, was begotten by Vasudeva in the womb of his wife Devaki in the prison of king of Bhoja. Translation with repetition. The personality of Godhead Lord Shri Krishna, being prayed to by Brahma to bring welfare to the earth, was begotten by Vasudeva in the womb of his wife Devaki in the prison of the king of Bhoja. Purport by Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Although there is no difference between the Lord's pastimes of appearance and disappearance, the devotees of the Lord do not generally discuss the subject matter of his disappearance. Vidura inquired indirectly from Uddhava about the incident of his disappearance, since he asked him to relate Krishna Katha or topics on the history of Lord Krishna. Thus Uddhava began the topic from the very beginning of his appearance as the son of Vasudeva and Devaki in the prison of Kamsa, the king of the Bhojas at Mathura. The Lord has no business in this world, but when he is so requested by devotees like Brahma, he descends on the earth for the welfare of the entire universe. This is stated in Bhagavad Gita 4.8. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha duskritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. This is the Bhaktivedanta purport. Amagyanatimirandhasya jnananjanashalakaya chakshunmilitam yena tasmai shri gurave namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Mukham karoti vachalam pangam langhayate girim yaktipatam ham bande Shri Gurum Denatarinam yaktipatam ham bande Paramananda Madhavam Shri Krishna Chaitanyam Ishwaram. So we see how Uddhava, if we follow the continuation of different statements that Uddhava is giving, being asked by Vidura indirectly, that's what Prabhupada is saying, that Vidura didn't want to discuss directly about how Lord Krishna disappeared. Please explain. What he told, he asked Uddhava, how is Lord Krishna? Please tell me about his pastimes. And then Uddhava, it is said initially he was, for some time he was stunned. He was not able to speak anything. Also it is said how he entered the eternal pastime of the Lord for some time. And then he came back to his earthly senses. And then he started to speak. And he started saying how great Lord Krishna is. And how unfortunate the Yadu dynasty was, that even though they were around him, they could not understand his greatness or treated him, considering him as the supreme. How painful it is. How painful it is that he used to stand in front of Ugrasen, the king of Bhojas, after Kamsa was killed. Ugrasen was reinstated as the king. And Krishna was not a king. He was just a ordinary, let us say, kinsman. Sometimes we hear that he was the Senapati of the Narayani Sena of Dwarka and Mathura and whatever. But at that point, in Dwarka, he was not the king. And he was telling, my dear king, let this be known to you. And he was explaining some of his, or something like that. Explaining how Uddhava was saying how painful it is to see you act like this. And what is the pain about it? It is like, like when a son sees his great father act as a very humble person in front of, out of his greatness. He is acting very humble, like Bhaktivinoda Thakur was humbly presenting himself in front of all the different guests that he used to meet. Some of them would be a Sahajiya, Babaji, maybe very, very famous. But Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur was always watchful. He will never pay obeisance. And then somebody asked Bhaktivinoda Thakur, "Are you are paying obeisance? Your son, he doesn't know how to pay obeisance." He would say, "I don't like Basajiyas." Such cutthroat. And when Bhaktivinoda Thakur's own spiritual master placed his feet on the Bhaktivinoda Thakur's head, immediately protested. You don't know whom you are, on whose head you are putting your leg. So like that, when a great person, knowing his great position, he is acting very humbly out of his causeless mercy and no other reason. He can anytime be a king and then everybody will be subjects. Out of his prowess, the great Jadu dynasty is great. But still he will go and act humbly in front of the king, so-called. So seeing this, he is pained. And like this, he is explaining, so looking at your lotus feet, smelling your lotus feet, who will think of somebody else or surrender to somebody else? And now think of your enemies. The king of Chedi, the king of, and he was such an enemy, such inimical towards you, but still he got salvation. And great enemies who were so inimical towards you in the battle of Kurukshetra. Interestingly, Bhagavatam, Uddhava says being purified. We say being killed by Arjuna. No. He said being purified by the arrows of Arjuna got salvation, looking at your lotus feet or lotus face. Think of the Putana who was offering you poisoned milk. She also got the position of mother. Now I think that just now, just previous verse, we are hearing that he is saying, "Arey, your enemies and demons, it seems like I consider the demons who are inimical towards you to be more than the devotees, because while fighting with the Lord, absorbed in the thoughts of enmity, they are able to see the Lord carried on the shoulder of Garuda." Like Bhaktivinoda Thakur also sings, "Asura sakala paila charana binodo thakila bosi." That all the asuras become liberated and the devotee, I am sitting here. So immediately the change of mood is this verse. Now he is saying, now think of your devotee. Vasudevasya devakyam jato bhojendra bandhane. Now what about Vasudeva and Devaki? They are your devotee Uttama, Bhaktottama. In their previous birth, they did such great tapasya. And when the Lord appeared, they were so excited. I want a son like you. Prishni and Sutapa. So Prishni was so excited that she started asking, I want to son like you, I want to son like you, I want to son like you. 3 times she said like that, it seems. And Lord said, okay, nobody can be like me. So I only have to come. Okay, I will come 3 times as your son. So first he became the son of Prishni as Prishni Garbha. Then he appeared as Vamanadeva from Kashyapa and Aditi. And the 3rd time, in their pastime as Vasudeva and Devaki, he has appeared as Krishna. Now think of Devaki, what is her position? Is she has done something great, something wrong, some papa or some great sin because of which she has to be sitting in the prison? As soon as she was married, very nice, pompous situation, such great dowry was given to her, and her own great powerful brother is carrying, is the charioteer for her. विदाई के समय में खुद ड्राइवर बने. And then as soon as there is the information given to him that her son, 8th son, is going to be your Kala. He is the one who is going to kill you. Immediately he was ready to kill her. Captured her head and he was about to cut off her head. Okay, somehow Vasudeva adjusted things and he said, okay, I'll bring everybody to you. Why you are worried? Okay, still you have to go to prison. Sitting in prison, she gives birth first child. Vasudeva, true to his word, brought the child to Kamsa. Please take whatever you want you to. Acha, anyway, you will keep your word, I know. Go. Release them. What release them? Narada Muni comes from behind. Arey, chhod diya. Kaise? Who knows, this Chaliya will come 8th, he says, but what is his 8th, what is his first, who knows? No logic. And his associates also started telling, yes, right, see this flower, where is first, where is second? Which is Krishna's 8th birth, we don't know. Logically speaking, there is no logic. 8th means 8th. But he gets confused and convinced and still again brings them back and snatches the child and kills. And one after another, first child, second child, third child, which mother will be, oh, my next child, I will give birth, and then I know he is going to be killed by Kamsa. Let us not give birth, somebody may think. But duty bound, she is giving birth after birth. 6 children snatched immediately. What goes on to that mother? How much painful it is to be in that situation. What's her fault? Prabhupada says, she just wanted to be the mother of Krishna. But to get this position, how much kadukas? Kitna घिसाई हुआ? Think of it. And then she gives birth. She knows he is the personality of Godhead with 4 hands, with all helmet, everything. She has come. They have come. She is still thinking, oh my God, they will know you are the one and they will kill you. Better you become like ordinary son. And let us go and put you somewhere away. Please make some other arrangement. All arrangements were made. Vasudeva takes him to Gokul and leaves him there. And still she is worried. Vasudeva is sending Gargacharya, go hiding hide and go, nobody should know. Go and do the Namkaran and this and that. All these things were happening. So Krishna was hiding out of fear of Kamsa. Uddhava says, and I am worried and surprised thinking of all this. Being fearful of Jarasandha, you fled. Who fled? You are the supreme of everything, still you fled. All this I cannot understand. Now today's subject matter is Vasudevasya Devakyam. Such great devotee. But to be mother of Krishna, what she has to go through. To beget Krishna, to hold or behold him in her womb. She had to go through so much of hardship. And not only that, for 8 years he was there, and until Krishna came back at I think 12, 13 years old, to kill Kamsa, about, let us say, general calculation of about 20 years he is sitting in prison. She can say, no, what Krishna, I am your devotee and you are treating me like this. What's my fault? Who are you? देखते नहीं हो भगवान है कि नहीं है? No, nothing like that. They are still feeling the pangs of anxiety, and that is their enjoyment. They are thinking, oh, when Kamsa will find out? He should not be able to find out. But we also understand how painful it was for her when she comes out of the prison, released by Krishna after Kamsa was killed. Krishna asked him, what do you want? I couldn't serve you, I am sorry. She said, please give me back all those 6 sons, because I have never experienced the joy of being mother of 6 children. So Krishna says, okay. That means she must be thinking about, oh, my son was dead. Such painful it is. Any mother can understand how painful it is. So as a devotee, she was feeling all that. And what Krishna is coming for? The next line says, Chikirshur. Kridhatu Chikirshu say means continuation of his great what? Welfare work he is coming to do. Now this time, Janaviyachitaha, being called by Brahma that please come this time. And he has come to do welfare for all, entire universe, but to his devotee what he is doing? To his devotee he has to suffer. Now think of a nail. Generally when we buy a nail, it is shining from the box. How it shines? Anybody knows? It's a basic iron. But the process of keeping it shining or making it shining is a very simple basic process. Put some 2-3 kilo of nail and put some sand and some stone chips in a drum and keep the drum rotating for some time. They will all rub nicely and it shines. The rubbing keeps us shining. Now you bring that nail, put it somewhere and leave it for some time. What happens? It still remains shines as if jung pakad leta hai. It gets rusted within no time, right? A nail. And if we want to keep it shining, what we have to do? Keep rubbing, right? So it has to be kept in the condition of rubbing to be in the position of shining. Now think of a devotee. How a devotee has to be kept shining, Krishna knows, right? So a devotee has to be kept shining how? As Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Krishna bolo, sange chalo. Sangha means association of devotees. Sometimes whether it is association or not, you have to be together. And the drum Krishna will rotate anyway. And there will be some rubbing. But that's what keeps us shining. But we think, being foolish, think, oh, I am in such a awkward position. He is like this, he is like that, he is like that, he got this, he got that. He told me like this, he told me like that. Just I was thinking like this, and I suddenly realized the specific word of Uddhava when he says that the merciful arrow of Arjun is purifying the enemies, and looking at the lotus face of Krishna, they are getting liberation. So like this, so many arrows may come. We may think they are arrows, but who knows? Because to achieve Krishna Bhakti, to keep our heart soft, pure, shining, thornless, so that Krishna may appear on our heart, in our heart, remain in our heart, be seated in our heart, that shining throne of our heart will be ready only when it is rubbed. It is rubbed against, who will rub? Krishna will make arrangement through some face, some word, from some tongue, through some situation which we don't like, through some ideas, through some person, through some mental situation. We will think, oh, I got this, he didn't get this, he didn't get that, he told me this, he told me that. And all this we have to go through very happily, then only we can have someday, some way, we'll get, we'll be able to get the great joy of being able to have a heart as clean where Krishna can come and sit. Qualified enough. Looking at the position of Devaki, we must understand that though Krishna is coming for entire world's welfare, his devotee he kept in suffering. The same way, sometimes apparently so much of welfare work will be happening, so much nice things will be happening, but devotee's life may not be so. But one thing we must understand, we say many times that Bhagavan ke इच्छा के बिना पत्ता भी नहीं हिलता. But when it comes in our life, we forget, we think, what is happening to me? Krishna, he is responsible. नहीं, वो responsible. उनके कारण ये हुआ. He told me like this, how it can be? How I am not given this and he is given that? How he didn't say me, Hare Krishna Prabhuji? And all that is become such an important thing for me. We may think sometimes, Mandir is not the right place for me to be. In the drum where I am getting shining, Krishna has made arrangement to keep me shining. I want to go out of that. And surely and evidently, we will get rusted. We don't understand that this is the only where, even though we are rubbed against each other, our egos are getting rubbed, our mental requirements are getting rubbed, but as a devotee, we remain shining. And we must remember at all times that no, he is not the one, he is not the one, he is not the one, he is not the one. As a devotee sees his Ishtadeva, Sarvatra Spuray, Ishtadeva Murti. That means in every action, in every person, we see it is a body of Triguna being driven by the nature of three modes and being arranged by the Lord. I am facing something. That person doesn't know he is soul. He is also driven by three modes of material nature. Though we try to be devotee, dress like a devotee, put some tilak, we know very well we are not out of bodily concept of life. As I think I am this body, something told to me as something, some bad word given, directed towards this body, we think, oh, it is told to me. I am being targeted. I am being reprimanded. I am being dishonored among all this great assembly of devotees who think I am a great devotee, but I am being dishonored. And I think, oh, I have lost it, and he is the cause. Or I am being misjudged or mistreated by him, management, this, that, so many rules, regulations, this, that, so many things. We think, oh, so bad. Everything is bad. Better is outside of this drum. But we must know from these examples of his devotees, 2-3 days back only, maybe 2 days back again, we had the opportunity to remember the great pastimes of Jiva Goswami on his disappearance day. And I could relate a small pastime of his when he was serving Rupa Goswami. Some great Rup Narayan, one great Digvijay Pandit, he went and defeated everybody in Banaras. And he was told, oh, if you want to win, if you think you are the greatest, you have to actually defeat Jiva Goswami. Because he was the greatest scholar of Banaras. But by then he had actually come to Rupa Goswami, to Vrindavan, and he is serving him. So this Rupa Narayan comes in all Baja Gaja, all that he takes and comes to Vrindavan to defeat Jiva Goswami. But at that time, Jiva Goswami was outside somewhere on that particular day. And somebody told him, anyway, he is not there, so his spiritual master, Rupa Goswami, is there. And he comes to Rupa Goswami. Rupa Goswami, he says, I want to Shastrarth. I am a Digvijay, you defeat me, otherwise you have to give me in writing that you are defeated. So Rupa Goswami thinking, who will waste time, Shastrarth and all that with him? Okay, I cannot, if I give in writing, is that okay? Yes, what is there? I only want a certificate that I have defeated you, that's all I want. And then he goes to Sanatan Goswami, he also given writing. They don't have time. And he is celebrating in Vrindavan. And then by then Jiva Goswami is coming back from Mathura after his Bhiksha and all. Because he was the one who was serving Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami. He used to go and beg alms and cook for them and all that. And when he comes back, he's thinking, some big festival is going, some big thing is going on. A lot of sound, this and that. And then he said, what happened? No, there is this Digvijay Pandit, he says he has defeated Rupa and Sanatan. Who in this world can defeat Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami? Who is this guy? Let me go and check. And he comes and says, what happened? No, I have defeated. Who are you? Rupa Narayan saying, I am Digvijay Pandit, Rupa Narayan. Who are you? I said, Jiva. Then he understood, you are Jiva. I came here to defeat you. Now see, I have defeated your spiritual master. Acha? Anything happened? Any debate actually happened? No. They, out of fear, they wrote on the paper and gave that they are defeated. Acha, out of fear. You think you are so big, now defeat me first. Then I'll realize, then I'll understand you are even qualified to go in front of them so that they will defeat you. Then there was great debate happened for 7 days. And after this, this Rupa Narayan was very badly defeated by Jiva Goswami, and he takes back all that certificate given by Rupa and Sanatan, and then he goes back, and then Rupa, and being defeated, he leaves. And then Jiva Goswami, without telling anything to this Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami, he starts serving them and this and that. And then after some time, Rupa Goswami comes to know through other Vaishnavas that, this great Pandit was defeated. And then he said, called Jiva Goswami, What happened? Why did you go and fight? I had given him writing. What was your problem? No. They were saying they have defeated you, and he was celebrating all this. I couldn't resist. So for 7 days you fought, did Sastrarthi, and you wasted 7 days. These 7 days you could have chanted and become a perfect person. Why you wasted so much time? No, I am sorry, I couldn't resist this. So no tarka anymore. You will not argue on all these things. So आगे से तर्क मत करना. I said, okay. So after some time, it so happened that Vallabhacharya came and Rupa Goswami was writing Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, and there was particular this verse. He was telling, Rupa Goswami was telling what are the different verses he is writing, and this particular verse, Bhukti Mukti Spriha Yavat, Bhukti Mukti Spriha Yavat, Pisachi Hridi Vartate. Tavat Bhakti Sukhasya Kham Abhyadayo Bhavet. Meaning is, until the Pisachi of Bhukti and Siddhi Spriha, Bhukti and Bhukti and Mukti Spriha, with that, if we approach Krishna, the beautiful or the super excellent ecstasy of devotional service will never appear in our heart. Bhakti Sukhasya will never appear in our heart. It will never rise. So, what is his name? Who came to Rupa Goswami? Vallabhacharya, sorry. So many names I got little. So Vallabhacharya then said, Arey, Mukti you are calling Pishachi, which is not good. So many Shastra is talking about Mukti, and so many people are doing so much of tapasya for Mukti, and you are calling it Pishachi, which is not good. Maybe you can write something else. So then Rupa Goswami said, okay. So there was some discussion, and then he said, okay, I am going to take bath. So Rupa Goswami told Jiva Goswami, go and help him and carry his gamcha and lota, whatever was there. Go carry. So he went and went with him, and while after taking bath, Jiva Goswami humbly told, Maharaj, if we tell you something, hope you will not get offended. He said, okay, tell. No, I think that verse where Rupa Goswami was telling Pishachi, he was not calling Pishachi to Mukti, he was calling Pishachi to the Mukti Spriha. Because with Mukti Spriha, if you serve Krishna, you cannot get Bhakti. If Krishna I am asking, I want Mukti, why you will give Bhakti? Just previous verse, where Prabhupada is saying, in the purport, the impersonalists therefore are no more favored than the enemies of the Lord. Rather, they are both in the same level of spiritual salvation. Why? Even the enemies get salvation. And even great impersonalists, after all their devotion, all their Veda Patha and this and that, and all the Shastra, all the Vedanta Sutra, and all the big great austerities that they do, they also achieve salvation. So what is the great about it? So if you serve Krishna or try to approach Krishna with Mukti Spriha, it will never give you Bhakti. So that is, Spriha is called Pisachi. Oh yes, you are right. Very good, very good. So he goes back to Rupa Goswami, Vallabhacharya, and tells, who is that nice man? He is a nice young boy. No, why? He is my disciple, and why? He happened to be my nephew also. Why? What happened? No, he is such a great learned person here. So, please keep that verse same, because I understood from his explanation that you are right. So, this time Rupa Goswami, after Vallabhacharya leaves, he calls him, come here. He is a contemporary of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I consider him as on the level of my spiritual master. He has given me a suggestion. I have accepted it. What is your problem that you have to go and get into another tarka. You think you are a great scholar. So much Pandita Ahankara you have got, you are not allowed to stay in Vrindavan. Go. Don't be here. Then the story is, he goes and stays. For about 4 or 5 months, he was sitting in Nandaghat, some crocodile hole where he was only drinking Yamuna water with sand, and sometimes raw atta with Yamuna water. And he was writing his commentary on Srimad Bhagavatam, which and at the end of the day, after writing, he will think, oh, I am an offender to my spiritual master. I cannot live. And let alone this tarka I am writing, I am thinking I'll be writing a book. Let me throw away. And all the talpatra, wherever he was writing, used to be thrown away in Yamuna. Yamuna Devi used to take it, carry it to every day. Next day morning, when Gopal Bhatta Goswami used to take bath in Yamuna at Keshi Ghat, that talpatra used to come to him. And he used to keep them, thinking, oh, he knew that this was all Jiva Goswami's work. And that's how it is said that whole Satasandarbha, who is one of the most or the best literary work, was composed at that position. And then after some time, Sanatana Goswami goes and recovers him, and then again requests Rupa Goswami to take him back and all that. So, just for understanding, Jiva Goswami was trying to serve his spiritual master. Prabhupada also says that Rupa Goswami was very, very pleased by this act, that spiritual master's honor must be kept high in our heart and in the heart of the people around. And that is the duty of the disciple. And he acted the same way, but still he was given punishment. Go out of Vrindavan, you don't come back. So, but the devotees don't act rationally, thinking all this has become injustice has happened to me, and this injustice is done by him. No. As no patta moves without Krishna's desire, every word, every sentence, every devotee, every move of a devotee, everything is happening within the chamber where Krishna has kept all us nails, and he is churning, so that we remain shining, we become more and more shining. So understanding this great position of or help of Krishna, like yesterday, again I came across, I think in devotee group, it was posted how Matavasi, our Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati talks about that the primary duty of Matavasi or a resident devotees of a temple is to learn how to tolerate. The primary duty of the resident devotees of a temple, he calls Matavasi, is to learn the quality of tolerance. So we must learn how to tolerate, knowing happily everything that is happening is under Krishna's direct, minute, to the last bit of detail is directed by Krishna only and nobody else. And if it is happening to me, it is for my good. And if I am able to remain a kaddu in that kadukas, tomorrow I will be ready to receive Krishna in my heart. Like Pandavas, like Devaki, like many other devotees. What and all they had to go through. And then only they became known as the great devotee. It is not that they are known because they went through suffering. It is the process by which one becomes pure enough to receive him. It is the process where we have to prove that beyond doubt, I am convinced that you are the master. Beyond doubt, I don't care what I am going through. Yesterday, we were also hearing how Trinadapi Sunichena Tarorapi Sahishnuna. The position of being Trinadapi Sunichena, being tempered by everybody without any complaint. And forget about temper. Next is Taroriva Sayisnuna. You are cut. Tree gives everything to everybody. The wood, the leaf, the fruit, the flower. Everything is for the welfare of everybody. Still, sometime it is cut also. And even then, the tree never complains. No sound except the sound of axe. No other sound comes. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asks us to be Trinadapi Sunichena Tarorapi Sahishnuna, again tolerance, Sahishnuna. And then Amanina Manadena. In that position of tolerance, we have to keep our position as humble as possible. And give all respect due to everybody around. That's what Prabhupada means when he says devotee means gentleman. So first learn to be a gentleman. So these are the qualities of a gentleman. And then only all the Harinam will appear in our heart. The Lord has no business in this world, but when He is so requested by the devotees, being duty devotee comes. Otherwise, anyway He is involved, every moment, every time. That's what Chikirshur means. He is already doing all the welfare activity here. But being called again, once again He comes. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, He comes, He appears being called by Advaita Acharya. He is already planning all his activities here. He has sent all his associates already. Time is ripe. But still, he declares that I have come because of this. Advaita Acharya is being called again and again. Advaita Acharya also calls that now it's time, please come. You have to come. And he comes. So the reason is he wanted to come. At the same time, the reason is the devotee. Both are equally important reason. Anyway, he had to come. He comes out of his own sweet will, and he also comes because the devotee has called. At the same time, all this. So it is very difficult for us to understand his activities, but we must learn to relish the sweetness. We'll end this here. Madra Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Vishwaguru Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol.